The Turkish sheep is primarily found in Turkey, where several well-known breeds such as Kangal Akaraman, Sakis, Kıvırcık, and Imroz sheep are raised for meat, wool, and milk. If you plan to set up a Turkish sheep farm in the UK, United Kingdom, the total cost and profit will depend on several factors including land, number of animals, feed, labor, vaccinations, and market prices. If you start a farm with 50 Turkish sheep, the land cost or rent may range from £10,000 to £20,000. Building a shed or fencing may cost around £5,000. Purchasing 50 sheep at £150 each would cost £7,500. Feed for 6 months may cost £2,500, veterinary services and vaccinations around £1,000, water systems and equipment £1,000, and labor for 6 months approximately £3,000. The total initial investment would be between £30,000 and £40,000. In terms of income, if you get 40 lambs annually from 50 sheep and each lamb sells for £150, that's £6,000. Selling adult sheep can generate around £10,000 per year and wool can bring in £500, making the total annual income approximately £16,500 to £17,000. With yearly operating expenses of around £5,000 to £6,000, the net profit could be between £10,000 and £12,000 per year. This business can be highly profitable in the UK due to high demand for halal meat, organic farming, and premium quality livestock. If the farm becomes organic certified, both prices and profit can increase further. However, there are risks such as disease outbreaks, feed cost fluctuations, weather challenges, and market instability. It is advisable to start small, for example with 20 sheep, and register the farm with DEFRA, Department for Environment, Food and Rural Affairs. If Turkish sheep are not readily available in the UK, you can consider crossbreeding with local breeds or seek legal permission for importing them. If you want, I can also prepare a full business plan including monthly costs, income projections, breeding schedule, and vaccination timeline. There are numerous benefits to starting a Turkish sheep farming business, as this breed is physically large, excellent for meat production, and well suited to colder regions. Turkish sheep have a strong, heavy build. Males can weigh between 100 to 120 kilograms, while females range from 70 to 90 kilograms. They are calm and docile by nature, making them easy to manage. The wool of Turkish sheep is thick, dense, and warm, making it ideal for producing blankets, sweaters, gloves, hats, carpets, and other winter garments, especially in colder areas where demand for such wool is high. A distinctive feature of Turkish sheep is the fat stored in their tail region, known as the fat tail. This fat is highly valuable and is used in traditional cooking as a natural substitute for oil or ghee, particularly in kebabs, stews, and pilafs to enhance flavor. Additionally, the fat is used in soap making, cosmetics, lip balms, pharmaceuticals, and even in animal feed production. The meat of the Turkish sheep is tender, juicy, and full of flavor. It is well suited for barbecue, karahi, curries, biryani, nahari, and stews. If the meat is properly cleaned, vacuum sealed, and stored at -18 degrees Celsius, it can remain fresh and safe to consume for up to 6 months without losing quality or taste. Turkish sheep are also fast breeders, often producing offspring once or twice a year, usually giving birth to 1 or 2 lambs at a time. This allows farmers to earn consistently from meat, wool, fat, and lamb sales. Turkish sheep have strong market demand, especially around Eid al-Adha, when prices can significantly increase, boosting profit potential. Feeding requires quality fodder, dry grass, bran, lentil husk, mineral mixture, salt, and clean drinking water. Proper vaccination, hygiene, and a clean, well-ventilated shelter are essential to prevent disease and maintain healthy animals. With the right knowledge, planning, and dedication, Turkish sheep farming can become a highly profitable, sustainable, and low-risk long-term business venture. Turkish dairy sheep breeds such as Sakis, Kayas, Awasi, Ivesi, and Kıvırcık are well known for their milk production. The milk from these breeds is highly valued in the UK, especially because it is used to make premium dairy products like yogurt and cheeses, such as Beyaz Peynir, a traditional white cheese. The Sakis breed can produce on average 1.5 to 2.5 liters of milk per day, which amounts to 150 to 300 liters per year. The Awasi breed gives around 1 to 1.8 liters per day, and Kversik produces about 0.8 to 1.2 liters daily. In the UK, sheep milk sells for approximately £2.50 to £3.50 per litre, depending on quality and whether it is raw or processed. If you keep 20 Sakis sheep, each producing an average of 2 liters of milk daily, that results in 40 liters per day. At a selling price of £3 per litre, your daily income would be £120, and over a 150-day lactation period, the total income would reach £18,000. Annual expenses would include feed, veterinary care, labor, and utilities, which typically cost around £5,000. That leaves a net profit of approximately £13,000 per year. Additionally, if each sheep produces an average of 1.5 lambs per year, and each lamb is sold for £100, then 20 sheep could generate £3,000 extra income annually through lamb sales. If the milk is processed into yogurt or cheese, the value can increase significantly, with some artisanal sheep cheeses selling for £10 to £15 per kilogram or more in niche markets. This means there's even greater profit potential for small-scale farmers or family-run operations. In summary, starting a Turkish dairy sheep farm in the UK can generate around £13,000 to £16,000 net profit annually, with opportunities for more income through value-added products and lamb sales. If you'd like, I can prepare a complete business plan including cost analysis, breed selection, housing setup, milk processing options, vaccination schedules, marketing strategies, and risk management. Turkish sheep are susceptible to both bacterial and viral diseases, and understanding these is essential for successful farming in the UK. Among bacterial diseases, enterotoxemia, also known as pulpy kidney disease, is common and presents with sudden death, bloating, lethargy, and fever. There is no cure. Prevention through vaccination is essential, with the first dose given at 6 to 8 weeks of age and a booster 4 weeks later. Foot rot is another bacterial infection where the sheep become lame, with swelling and foul-smelling discharge from the hooves. Treatment includes foot baths using zinc or copper sulfate and antibiotic injections such as oxytetracycline. Pasteurellosis is another significant disease, causing fever, coughing, nasal discharge, and sometimes sudden death. Early treatment with antibiotics like penicillin or tylosin can be effective, and vaccines are also available. Among viral diseases, ORF, contagious eczema, is common and causes lesions on the mouth, lips, eyes, or teats, and it is zoonotic, meaning humans can contract it too. Treatment involves applying iodine to wounds, and a vaccine is available for prevention. Blue tongue is a severe viral disease that results in a bluish tongue, fever, swelling, and nasal discharge. There is no specific treatment other than supportive care